We all love to hear good news, right? We all love to hear good news. Whether it's you've got more money in your checking account than you thought, or a new baby on the way. Good news is good news, and it's always great to hear. Well, there was a bit of good news happened about 2,000 years ago, and you guessed it, it's Easter. But as told by Dr. Luke, when they were looking at the tomb for Jesus, who had been brutally murdered, and they had taken his life, here's what an angel said: "Why are you looking for the living among the dead?" asked the men. "And he is not here. He is risen." You're going to see that all over billboards and church signs this weekend. I know here at Cross Brand we celebrate 3 different times, and we'll be expecting hundreds and hundreds of new folks. That is some of the best news that those disciples, actually it was the epic good news for the disciples and those women that were there at the empty tomb of Jesus. They just considered all the most negative things, that the body had been stolen. They really didn't know what happened. But it was announced, he ain't here. He is risen. And because of that, guys, I just want you to know, and here's the bottom line today. Because of that, there's 2 things that will happen in the life of every person that chooses to follow that risen Savior. Number 1, we have hope and joy and peace here on earth. I told you 2 weeks ago, Jesus made 2 negative promises, one of which is that if you're here, you're going to have trouble. But he said, "Be of good cheer, because I've overcome the world." The second good news is this: it's not only the help through joy and peace, but it's heaven. It's heaven. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to going to heaven. I wish we could just go on, take our families and our friends and our loved ones, our churches right now, because heaven is a place that we can't even fathom in our mind. Even the Apostle Paul, he was kind of the super apostle as far as I'm concerned. He said, we really don't know, and we can't fathom everything that heaven is going to be like. But today, I just want you to know the bottom line. The best news that I have ever heard, the best news that you will ever hear, is that he is risen. He has beat sin. He has beat all the yuckiness and the shame in our life. And he has beat death. That's your bottom line. Have a good one.